Hi everyone. I wanted to make a video about how I grew my Instagram. So here you can see my Instagram, and you can see currently it's at 624,000 followers and 3,000 messages or posts. And here you can see I can go straight down to the beginning. And I, for some reason, I can't go down even more because it's, it doesn't want to show the first messages or further than this. But even so, this message is from 13 November 2017. I think at that moment I was on Instagram for 2 years. And so at this point, I was working at the game studio and I just used Instagram to post my artwork and to share my sketchbook and to also to meet other artists. So for example, here, this is a drawing I made in the train for Dino November. So, and that's how I actually started with my Instagram, doing a lot of drawing in the train. So here you can actually see me drawing on my back in the train, making sketches from people in the train. So um, this started a bit with that I wanted to push myself to grow as an artist. So I started drawing daily, and I didn't do it for the followers, but it helped me to have this goal: post each day 2 pages of your sketchbook. So I did that here, and you can see me doing that more and more. So sometimes people ask me, what should I draw in my sketchbook, or what should I post? And here in this case, these are public drawings. But here I joined a drawing challenge, draw or die. So each day you have to draw, and when you don't draw a day, you lose a life. And when you don't have any lives anymore, you lose and you get out of it. So here I started. So one day the team was drawing bears, and another day it was drawing monsters. So that gave me a simple team like that, and everyone can come up with a team like monsters. And but and that's this video about posting daily and not worry about the followers or how much likes you get, but just on that goal each day, fill 2 pages with drawings. It will make you grow as an artist, and I think that's more important than a lot of followers, because followers will, if people like your drawings, they will follow you, and then it will grow. So I think at this point I was already had a quite decent following, and I started posting drawings like this, where I showed the sketch and the final painting. And then I noticed that people reacted to that. I got more followers and more likes on those types of drawings. And I actually liked to share that progress. So I did it more. Also here you can see it. Again, posting those drawings. And I think actually this is something you can say that is my first tutorial. So here you see a sketch, then how I started coloring it and how I finished it. So, and later I just keep doing more. So after that, I started making more tutorials. And like here, so these are all quite decent, but when I posted this drawing, I saw this, I didn't got this many likes on one post ever. And I got a lot of reactions on it. And for me, that was a cool opportunity, because then I could practice painting myself, because I was learning this at that moment. and I could share it. And when I shared it like this, I got a lot of viewers. So I'm not saying everyone should make tutorials, but I don't know. Teaching is something I always liked myself, to share what I'm doing. And and that's the thing. You need to find something you like yourself, and that you see people. I think if you're doing something you like yourself, then other people will also like it. So don't start doing things that, um, yeah, don't like that. So I started doing more tutorials and more. And actually, before I started doing tutorials, I already had something like 80,000 followers. So that proves that you don't necessarily have to do tutorials to grow as an artist. There are a lot of artists who don't like to make tutorials, and they're growing really hard. And again, it's not the most important thing. If you just make fun, cool art and you post regularly, because I think that is the main reason for me, how I started growing faster and faster, is that I posted regularly. So even when I was on holiday, I made these sketches in the train. This was in England, going to London, or on the ferry. And here I was back going to work. And I had a day job. So these are actually drawings of some colleagues. So I was in a meeting, and then I drew some colleagues. So there's always time to draw somewhere. So even in the subway. So yeah, just keeping uh, drawing and drawing. So these challenges are actually fun and a nice way to interact with your audience. To be honest, these kind of challenges don't even give me that more followers, but it's just fun to do and have some interaction with your followers. And here you can see me posting more and more tutorials and sharing the stuff I did. And you can see sometimes I do repost some things, because that's also with Instagram. You get a lot of new followers, but that also means that some new followers didn't see your old content. So I believe it's fine to, not all the time, but once in a while, post some of your old tutorials. So this actually, and I repost this, a repost, but this is a drawing. This is the first drawing I posted on my Instagram. So I don't have a trick on how to grow your Instagram, but what does work is to try to post daily and find something you like. And at least use your sketchbook, because as an artist, using your sketchbook and making daily drawings like this will really grow and help you, because you will become an artist by drawing a lot. And that is the first most important thing to grow as an artist. And it's not about the followers. Of course, followers now help me so I can make a living out of this, but that wasn't the first step. That wasn't the goal at the start. It started out like, just making tutorials. And um, I started with Instagram to make contact with other artists. And I would also advise you that. So my first drawings weren't that good, but I got contact with other artists from the same level, and I made some online friends. And in the end, that helped me getting more and more followers, and meeting new artist friends, and that helped me grow, and etc. So if you're starting out, just share your doodles and find people who are at the same level and make friends with them. And then you grow and grow, and things will go themselves. And even when you're really good, when you're a good artist, you need to, on Instagram, you need to post regularly. Maybe not that insane amount as I did, the daily, but at least once at 3 days, you need to post something to grow your Instagram. And it needs to take time to go faster and faster. It took, I think, a year for me or something to reach 5,000 or something. But the second year, it took me 1 year to reach 50,000. So you can see it goes faster and faster. And last year was for me insane. I think I grew 400,000 or something. But yeah, yeah, it's like a train. It gets slow. It's starting slow, but it'll get faster and faster. So it takes the time, and you need to find something you like and you want to put a lot of time in it, because it will take a lot of time to have a big following on Instagram, and it shouldn't be the final goal. At the moment, my final goal is to keep doing this and to grow as an artist. And followers are fun and important because then you can make a living out of it, but it's never the main goal. So I hope you like this video, and leave me a comment if you have any question about growing your Instagram or any other thing. Thanks, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.